Hi there, welcome to Film Waffle, and today we have got some paranormal activity for you in the shape of the new Poltergeist trailer. We've got Jack Black coming back to help out the Oscars, we've got 50 Shades of Fallout for 50 Shades of Grey, and last but not least, 7 Shades of Something Else for the 7th Son. So starting off, in the links below we have got the new Poltergeist trailer, and it actually looks genuinely scary, which I know like people are sort of like quite hyped up about the original, which is way back now in 1982, which is even old for someone like me, okay? But I don't really care for the original. I thought it was a bit cartoony, a bit childish. This Poltergeist, on the other hand, actually looks like it's got some genuine jump scares in it. It actually looks pretty good. I think most people are going to enjoy it if they like stuff like Paranormal Activity. I think they're going to think this is really cool. Just from the trailer anyway, I mean, it could be absolute rubbish when we actually see the film. But yeah, it's looking good in terms of that trailer. Actually has some great jump scares in it. So check it out. Like I said, it's in the links below. So yeah, as soon as this video's finished, don't go anywhere. So we've got some more news in a minute. It's well worth a look. So next, Jack Black is helping out at the Oscars. I saw the headlines for this on Cinema Blend and I was a bit excited. I thought, oh, this is going to be great. This man is going to be hosting it. I forgot, of course, no, he is not hosting it. There's somebody else completely who's hosting this. It's not Jack Black. Jack Black is just helping out with the sketch, but still, it's pretty cool. It's great news to hear Jack Black's involved, if only because it will be a brief respite for about 5 or 10 minutes. Well, there won't be 10, will it? But about 5 minutes from your 4-hour bore fest, because I hate the Oscars because I just think it's needless. It's shockingly conservative. But at least there, once you're trying to be loyal to your movies and watching it for 4 hours at 3 o'clock in the morning, at least you're going to have some sort of respite in there. So fantastic. Thanks, Jack Black, for saving us at least 5 minutes of our life that we won't want back. Next up, there's been massive fallouts over 50 Shades of Grey, according to news reports anyway, and interviews and blah 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 blah. I suppose it was about the time now that some of the dirty laundry started coming out, because 50 Shades of Grey, for what will be probably one of the year's stinkers if the trailers are anything to go by, has had such good press. It's looked so good. I mean, it's had, like, you know, amazing clicks on YouTube. It's done so well there. It's had sort of great pre-orders on the tickets. Loads of people have already ordered the tickets to go and see it. Yeah, and then there was the news reports out, which is the ultimate PR, is that there's 20 minutes of sex in the film. So yeah, of course, loads of people are going to want to see that. So it's done so well, and now there's the arguments that have surfaced in the last 24 hours, saying that they've been fighting over the safe word, or whatever, the last word that gets uttered in the film. Here's my problem with this whole thing, right, okay, which is that in the end they went with the author's decision on 50 Shades of Grey, the film. And maybe that was the right decision to make. Maybe this is just some sort of clever scam, like a PR scam to show that it's loyal to the book. I don't know. But I have to say, authors tend to ruin films, I think, if they have too much control. I could be wrong, but my impression is they tend to ruin them. They tend to be sort of, I think the Harry Potter films, I honestly think that J.K. Rowling, as much as I love her books, I think she had like ultimate control, certainly in the first couple of those films, because they were so doggedly loyal to the books. And they went on for hours and hours on end. And they weren't movies, they were just sort of transcripts of a book. So, seriously, it's a screenplay, it's a film, it's not a book. Lastly, 7th Son has somehow impressively managed 7% on Rotten Tomatoes, which you probably know, but Rotten Tomatoes is an aggregator of all major reviews of films, and it somehow managed to just get just 7%. I mean, you really, if you're going to be any good, you probably want 60, 70, 80, 90% on your film. They've somehow managed 7%. Seriously, 7th Son, 7%. 7. Seriously, you get it, don't you? I kind of feel sorry for these guys because they've really struggled. They've had setback after setback. They've had problems with the visual effects house, or one of their visual effects houses they had money problems part way through. I'll put a link to the story at the bottom. They've had the studio, Legendary. They split from Warner Brothers, and that held up the film even more. And now finally the film is out. I mean, it kind of had a brief airing in December, right? Okay, and I think it was like Variety and Hollywood Reporter just ripped it apart. And then after that, it's just come out properly now for critics, and it has been mauled, which I kind of feel bad for, but there we go. So on that positive note, please, this is the first video I've done for Film Waffle, so go easy on me, please. But if you like it, please put a thumbs up, click the thumbs up down below. Have a look at some of the links as well. I've got links to the original site. I'm going to put some of the sources in there as well, so you can have a look at them. And yeah, cool. Hopefully see you in the next one next week.